Alright everybody, welcome to my favorite workout. It's the recovery stretch. This is so adamant important. If you want a solid program, if you really want to get better, you have to recover properly. So that's what we're going to do today. You got me for 20 minutes here. Get yourself a mat or something soft. And we're going to start together here, staying nice and tall. Our heels under our knees, under our hips, shoulders up, good posture. I want you to open up through the chest. Pull the shoulder blades back and together, opening that chest, expanding through the lungs as you breathe. Turn your palms towards me. And if you want to shut those eyes, go ahead, soften the eyelids. We're just going to focus on our breathing right now. Big, deep inhales through the nose. And as you exhale out, blow it out. Through the mouth, just feeling the lungs rise on that inhale and drop on the exhale. Now some people are more upper respiratory or lung breathers, some are more lower respiratory or stomach breathers. I want you to try to just center that breath. Feel both the top the lower portions expand together. Good. On this next inhale, I do want you to focus on big belly breath. So breathing in deep. Feel the bottom of the lungs and the belly expand. And then blowing out through the belly to tighten those abs as you push out. Good. In through the belly again. Out on that exhale through the mouth. Good. Let's shift to the now upper lungs, upper subtortus really. Breathe in through the nose. Feel the top of the lungs and chest and back expand. And exhale it down. Trying to just keep that air. Against all those little pores and sacs within our lungs. We're just opening it up, getting them tons of oxygen, so that blood is getting tons of oxygen to get through to our muscles and work out those aches and pains. Good. From there, I want you to bring your hands to prayer or heart center. If you want to open your eyes, you can, or keep them closed, whichever you prefer. And then, as a big inhale, come up overhead with those hands. If you're by something tall, make sure you have room, and then drop that right hand over as we turn our chin in towards that left shoulder, looking into the bicep or eyes closed still. And as you exhale, just try to reach into that bend a little bit more. Find your bend, find your curve. Use that right hand to kind of support your weight, but you want to really work that core, that torso. Okay, one more big inhale. As you exhale, bend forward in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And good. Come back up to center on that inhale. And drop it to the left side. Bring that right hand up and over. Good. You're just taking some time here, continue to focus on your breathing, letting the body naturally bend and fall to the left. And just like on that other side, just kind of ease into it. Inch a little bit more bend on each exhale if you can. And one more time, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. Come back to center. Reaching for that sky, reach up nice and tall, big inhale. As you exhale, look back overhead behind you slightly. And still strong through the core. Big inhale. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to center. Good. I want you to widen those legs for me here. If you want to bend those knees slightly, you can. Good. Big inhale up, and then bring those arms back behind. Pull and open through that chest. Straighten out through the legs if you need to. Just try to get some nice big stretch here. If you can pull those hands back away from your back, continue trying to reach back through your shoulders. If you have really tight shoulders, that's okay. Good. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale forward, fold, bring those shoulders or hands up. Sorry, bring the hands and wrists up over the shoulders. Let the head hang. And on that next exhale, release those hands towards the ground or inside of those arches or big toes if you can get all the way to grabbing those. Good. Try to fight for straight legs here. Try to take the bend out of the knees, even if that means you're resting here on your shins. That is fine. I want you to focus on those hamstrings. Get a nice big stretch. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, come a little bit deeper. Pull yourself in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And good. Slowly raise back up to a standing position. Good. All right. Bring those feet back together. This time, I want you to try to touch those ankles, knees, thighs together. Nice and tall and strong. We're going to take a big inhale up, and as we exhale, sweep the arms out, come on down flat through that back. Nice little swan dive, draw the chest towards the thighs. If you need to, you can always bring those hands to your shins slightly and bend those knees. Good. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands to the ground, step your feet back. We're going to be at the top of this plank for a moment. I want you to engage that core, that belly. Squeeze it tight, big inhale. And as we exhale, lower all the way down to the ground to your thighs. Thumbs are right there by the chest and armpits. And then coming up into our Cobra, just focusing on a good, nice bend through the back here. Now, you may be down here. That is fine. You may be up really high. Main thing is don't shrug your shoulders. Let the shoulders come down and back. Get the turtle head out of its shell. Good. Big inhale. Lower down. Tuck your toes to the ground, and we will push up into a downward dog. So in your downward dog, hands and feet are both on the ground. Generally do this without moving. Your toes are slightly pointed in. If you notice your back rounding or knees bending like that, that's fine. Just try to push the heels to the ground, push through your arms and shoulders, pushing the chest back towards the tops of the thighs. You're trying to kind of close that gap. Good. Where you drive that right heel to the ground now, left knee bends. Then on that next exhale, switch. We're walking the dog or stretching out the back of those legs. Switch back to that right side. Left knee slightly bent. And let's go back to that other side one more time. And anytime you're doing this, you're on your hands like this, if you ever feel like it's too much on your shoulders, you need to relax, you can always come on down into child's pose on your knees. Otherwise, come back up here. We're in our downward facing dog. From here, we're going to take that right leg, kick it up into the air, and I want you to kind of open your head. Drop the right heel towards the left side. And as you exhale, step that foot up wide. If you want to drop the back knee, you can always drop the back knee. But we're up here, nice and wide. Hands are inside that right leg. So nice little deep runner stretch here. Good. Take a big inhale as you exhale. Rotate in towards that right side again. If you need to, Drop that knee anytime. Take some of that weight out and focus more on the stretch and flexibility of that spine. Good. As you exhale, bring that right hand to the ground. You're going to drop that left heel, opening through the toe. Bring the right hand to the ground, open your chest to the left. Now if you need an option, you can always be up here higher, knee resting on that thigh. Good. As you exhale, bring that hand back to the ground. You're here at center. Drop that left knee. We're going to shift our hip or weight back, keeping that heel on the ground so we're stretching out the hamstring, backside of that leg. If you can grab your toes, go for it. If you need to grab a shin or ankle, or you can always just kind of let gravity do the stretch for you. Good. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, come forward, hands to the ground, kick that right knee back. Let's go to a simple little child's pose here. Sit the booty back towards the heels, let the head drop towards the ground. Continue to expand on that inhale, decompress on that exhale. Good, one more. As you come up out of that next exhale, come forward into that plank position at the top of it. Good, feel that belly nice and tight, squeeze through your core. And as you exhale, come on down, the elbows are tight to the side and up into your Cobra. Or if you want to go more to the next level, come up onto your toes with your legs, thighs off the ground into an upward dog. From there, tuck it into a downward dog. Good. Just like before, just get that comfortable position where you're feeling that stretch, closing that gap, just the thighs. Good. This time, we're going to go to that other side. So as you inhale, left leg comes up, open through the hip. And on the exhale, swing it up and through. Good. Wedge that foot out a little bit wider if you need to, so that that left hand or elbow can come on the inside of that leg and ankle, and then drop the right hand onto the ground and opening to a twisted right angle pose. And as we exhale, bring that left hand down, drop that right heel, and let's open to this side. This side's a little tougher for me, I can tell. I've been dealing with this little adductor issue of my quad groin area. Just can't seem to get rid of it. Oh, and come on down, push back. We're going to stretch out that hamstring. Oh, sprinter stretch. Yeah, if you can grab that foot or heel if you want to, just inch out a little bit more. And good. From there, we're going to come back to center. Kick that left leg back. Again, back to that child's pose. This time, we're going to work our back and shoulders a little bit more. So I want you to just kind of take that left hand, walk it outside, and reach across with your right hand, placing it on top, and push out through that right hip. So we feel this stretch all the way from our right hip and butt up through the rib cage, through the back and shoulder. Good, big inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to walk it to the other side. Now that left hand's on top of the right. Push through that left hip. Good, one more more big inhale. And as you exhale, come back to center. And good. Come forward now. All right. We're going to be here starting on our belly. Once you take that left hand, stick it out to the side, and then you're just going to, with your right hand, kick that leg over and push up. And open as much as you can. Feeling that stretch through the front of your shoulder and chest. Support yourself with that other hand. If you can't go all the way up or push yourself up, just lower yourself down. Go through as much as you can. You can always take that hand off to kind of let gravity take over. But don't go too much. Your shoulder is a delicate joint, so don't overdo this one. Good. Let's take it to the other side. Right hand out, and same thing. Rotate it, open. You just want to feel a good stretch from your pec all the way across the shoulder there. Oh yeah, that's good. And good. Exhale, back to center. Good. Push up onto your hands and knees. Let's get now the other side of that shoulder. Take that left hand under this time. Reach across, and then just kind of sit your weight back. Sit the hips back towards the heels until that push and stretch you're feeling from the ground and your weight. Again, support yourself with that opposite hand. Don't overdo it or overstretch it. You can always kind of push back with that opposite hand a little bit to get yourself a little deeper stretch in another area. And good. Inhale, come on up. Left hand to the ground. Take the right hand under and across. Same thing. Let gravity kind of do its work. Always remember, come back to your breathing during these times. Breathe in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Continue to get oxygen to those muscles. Stretching them is one thing, but if we're not getting it good oxygenated blood, it's still going to be tough for those muscles to work out those kinks. All right, come around on to your bottom. Take that right leg, cross it over the top of your left. Take your right hand behind the small of your back, and coming over across with that left elbow, you're pushing off the outside of that right knee. Try to get as much rotation as you can, looking over that right shoulder. And good. As you exhale, let's switch it. Right leg come out, left leg coming over, come across with that right arm on the outside of the elbow. I remember I used to be pretty flexible. I still can do it. Yay. I thought my shoulders or back might be a little too tight. And as you exhale, come back to center. All right. Keep those legs, both legs straight out in front of you. Now take that right leg on the inside. Good, sit nice and tall. Big inhale up, exhale, forward fold. As far out as you can get. Again, fighting for that straight leg or unbended knee. Now, I don't have it with me, but you can always go put a yoga block past your foot to get a little bit even deeper stretch for those of you that are extra limber. I always say the test is, can you kiss your knee? That's the real. And I can still kiss my knee, so. Oh, good. Come on up. So I'm happy with where my flexibility's at. Sort of. I'm not completely happy. Let's take it to the other side. Good. Exhale it down. But that's another story for another day. Right now, I just want you to tune me out and focus on your breathing. Tune into what your body's telling you. Is it saying, ow, this really hurts? Or is it saying, this is a good pain, I need this? Hopefully it's talking to you in the right way. It's letting you know that, hey, I like it when you stretch me. I like it when we move, but I like it a lot more when you stretch me. All right, from there, let's lay on back. Oh, sorry, no. We gotta get both legs together. Sorry. Stay up. From there, take both hands or both feet out together, hands up, and exhale. Forward fold. Good. Nice straight leg. Seated stretch here. This always reminds me of being back in elementary school when they would do our fitness test in PE and you had that box you put your feet in and it came out and you reached. I always sucked at that. I wish I could do it now because I will blow them out of the water. And good, come on up. I don't know about blow them out of the water, but I would have blown 8-year-old me out of the water. Alright. Cross that right foot over left knee. We're going to clasp our hands behind our thigh and then pull that knee back towards your chest. So we are focusing on that blue area on that right side. That's where you really want to feel it. Now if you want to get a little bit stretch in that left hamstring as well, you can always take that leg up and pull back on it. Now I will say personally, that kind of loosens the stretch on the glute on the other side and kind of brings it all to the hamstring here. So I'm going to stay with this one. And good. As you exhale, kick the right leg out, cross the left foot over, and pull back. That's it. Sorry, I went quiet for a moment and zoned out to the music. And good. As you exhale, come on back. Good. From there, we're just going to finish it out with some cat-cows. So stack your shoulder over your elbows and wrists, hips over knee. As you inhale, push the spine towards the sky. Tuck the chin in. And as you exhale, round that belly down. Drop the head back. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. One more time. Alright everybody, that was it. Nice little 20 minutes stretching. Hopefully you feel loose but not overdone. Continue to stay with the plan, with the program. You got your 4 workouts this week. Follow the schedule. Get them done. And I will see you later next time. Come check me out in a live class too.